As he pulls up at 5G, he converts his speed into height to perform his first manoeuvre, the hammerhead. Flight Lieutenant Bob Dewes was born in Carmarthen, South Wales, and started his flying career in the Royal Air Force in 1989, flying the Queen of the Skies, the VC-10, out of RAF Norton. He then became a search and rescue pilot on the Sea King. Bob's now pushing negative 2G, levelling the aircraft upside down for an inverted pass. This is Bob's second year with careful energy management due to his low power-to-weight ratio. When not displaying, Bob is a qualified flying instructor, or QFI, on 115 Squadron based at RAF Wittering, where he trains frontline pilots into fellow QFIs. During his very varied career, Bob has amassed over 8,000 hours on 15 different aircraft types. This is almost a full year in the air. After this half Cuban, Bob will enter the 4-point roll. It's a great camera opportunity. The Tutor has a top speed of 212 miles an hour, or 185 knots, and this can achieve maximum positive. Bob now rolls 90 degrees while pointing straight up before completing a stall turn at 0 airspeed. The two 90-degree turns allow Bob to continue in the same direction. The Tutor is operated by No. 6 Flying Training School in partnership with Babcock International, primarily flying University Air Squadron students and RAF Air Cadets. There are 13 air experience flights across the UK that offer flights to up to 20,000 cadets each year. This could be you if you're between 13 and 20 years old. 50 air cadets each year are now being taught to fly the Tutor up to solo standard. Unlike the last stall turn, this one is flown conventionally, exiting in the opposite direction to the entry. And after completing this turn, Bob will enter the slow roll. This unique yellow and black Tutor was originally a trial paint scheme to provide a high contrast effect, but has now become a favourite at air shows, so we decided to keep it. It's the only one painted this way. Midlands were very kindly asked us well in advance, and we were able to provide the yellow one. The rest of our aircraft are white, and they have the Royal Air Force Benevolent Fund heart on the belly, seen since 2022 to celebrate this fantastic charity. The Benevolent Fund is one of our sponsors, and it supports Royal Air Force personnel, air cadets and veterans wherever they're in need. We're proud to raise awareness for such a fantastic charity that gives so much to us. Visit our tent, website or view our Tutor Display leaflets to access a QR code to donate. For those of you considering going to university, there are 15 university air squadrons across the UK. On the squadrons, students are taught to fly the Tutor by highly experienced military flying instructors, like Bob. It's worth mentioning that the UAS syllabus does include solo aerobatics. We're now in the high energy section of the display with the derry turn, quarter clover and soon the loop. It's a quintessential aerobatic manoeuvre. As he pitches up, Bob aims to pitch the aircraft around an imaginary circle in the sky. Today, the Royal Air Force is recruiting for multiple rewarding and demanding professions and has an exciting future with the continued development of our combat, utility and maritime patrol aircraft, as well as UK Space Command. As I said, make sure to visit our stand, especially if you're thinking about going to university. Those University Air Squadron students are a wealth of information, and we do have plenty of Tutor Display team merchandise as well. Bob will now enter the final section of the display with an oblique loop and a half Cuban. I'd like to take this moment to say a big thank you to our supporters this season. They are the Royal Air Force Benevolent Fund, Babcock International and Runway 25, who provided much of the merchandise we're giving out on our stand this season. Make sure to tag the RAF Tutor Display on social media and use our hashtag to make sure we can see your shots. We might even use them on our social media, with your permission of course. Bob will now bring the tutor around for his departing wave. It's a final great photo opportunity. A big thank you to Midlands Air Festival for hosting us today. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the 2025 Royal Air Force Tutor Display.